We're now on page 9, and we're going to discuss actual psychological safety. And I've written just some keys for creating psychological safety. And of course, there are many more, but these are the ones that have come up consistently over and over again. And one was written by your founder, actually. So treat other people as they want to be treated. It's not about you. So we're going to be getting into how to build respect, how to build appreciation, how to build trust. It's the way Abel feels respected that matters when I go to respect Abel. When I go to create trust and appreciation with Abel, and I show him respect, it's how he receives respect that matters, not how I receive it. But what happens is the way people usually operate is they project the way they want you to treat them onto other people. Does that make sense? So I will naturally show respect to people in the way that I want to receive respect. So you can learn a lot about a person by paying attention, by being present, like we discussed with the first step. And that if a person is showing respect and appreciation in one way, that's the way that they would usually like to receive it. But all of you are going to know this about each other. Welcome curiosity. Frame questions and questionings as curiosity. And the next one is related to that, and this is what was written by your founder, Ben. Questioning why or how we do something is not questioning authority or making anyone wrong. I'm going to read that again. Questioning why or how we do something is not questioning authority or making anyone wrong. But that's what in many cases, that's the message that we got throughout our lives. That if you ask questions, it means you don't know, it means you're stupid. If you question the way something works, the way something is done, then it means you're questioning authority. I was definitely raised that way. And throughout the generations going down to the people who are in their teens or early 20s now, not quite as much. But I'm old school, and if you questioned the boss or you questioned your superior, that meant you were insulting them. In many cases, that's the way it was taken, and it's just not true. Okay, we want to always get at what's true. So consider each person and how they feel respected, trusted, and respected. Frame all feedback as constructive. Make all feedback constructive. Most of us, if we have any heart at all, want to make feedback constructive, right? But what happens is we get in a hurry. We get busy, and we don't take the time and put the care into it to make sure that this other person knows that it's constructive. It's not cutting them down or anything like that, okay? And then use what I call the 3 needs in relationship. So in a previous life, one of the things that I used to do is I worked in kind of a hospice situation. So I got to assist people as they were getting ready to die. It's a very interesting experience. And I'll tell you what everybody wants. And if you pause to consider it right now, you'll know that it's true for you too. When a person dies and they are on their deathbed, they want to know that they've been seen and that their life mattered. That's what they want to know. Every last one of them. They want to clean the slate, make sure they're good with everybody, and they want to know that they've been seen and that their life had meaning, that it mattered. And that was such an incredible experience to participate with people in that and see them realize that their life mattered and that they had been seen. Wow. So why don't we do this all the time? Yeah, why wait until you're dying? Why don't we do this all the time? Better yet, the average American spends from anywhere from 40 to 60 hours a week at work. Why don't we do it there? Why don't we let each other know at work that you're respected, you're appreciated, that you've been seen, and that you mattered. And so what I did is I came up with what I call the 3 needs in relationships. And these work like magic. I mean, they are really powerful. Because at the core of the human being, unless they're just a downright evil person, okay? There are some exceptions. But if they're not downright an evil person, they want to know these 3 things. So, need number 1 is each person needs to feel that they're growing as human beings. That they're going to grow, that they're going to continue to grow. And if you work at this company, I happen to know that there's a little pressure for you to grow into your potential. All right? Okay. So I asked myself the question, how can I let this person know that they're going to grow as a result of their relationship with me? There's Olivia and I are at work. Olivia works in a different department than I do, and we don't really have a lot of interaction. But you know what? I can do my level best to make sure that Olivia knows that her growth is important to me. And that just as a result of having this work relationship with me, that her life is going to be better as a result. Okay? How can I let this person know their growth is important to me? Need number 2, each person needs to feel that what they do and who they are matters and that it matters to you. Like I said, when these people were on their deathbed, they wanted to know that their life mattered. Okay? So you'll be amazed. You know, my mom used to say, you catch more flies with honey? Something along a saying like that. You'll be amazed at how much people's attitudes toward you will change if you let them know that they matter. If you go throughout your life and you try to let everyone that you come in contact with know that they matter and that you've been seen by them, it will completely change your experience in life. You know, like what I had at the Staples the other day. You know, the guy was, this woman was just being really, really nasty to him. And the first thing I did was let him know that he'd been seen and that he matters. Okay? What can you do? What do they do that makes a difference in my life? What does this person do that makes a difference in our organization? Each person needs to feel that they're a part of something that's important. I learned from this guy, he was actually a medical researcher. And fascinating gentleman, and got into medical research, had no medical degree or anything. But he knew more stuff about the human body and about the way to heal different things within the human body than almost anyone I've ever met. And he called himself a medical researcher. And he had this sign on his wall that said the 3 things required for life: someone to love, something to do, something to look forward to. Okay? So those are the things that are in need number 3. Each person needs to know that they're a part of something that's important. So if you ever feel that your work here, you need a nudge to remember how important it is, go back and read on the first page, the mission and the vision. The mission is all about you. So how can I personally let this person know that they themselves and their contribution are important to the fulfillment of our company mission and vision? And it's been my experience that with just a little awareness and a little practice, I can work in 1 or 2 of the 3 needs with every person that I meet throughout the day.